Miami has dumped the greatest football team.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you say, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from South Florida. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, if this thing's within one score, they're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Brissett. Flushed to his left.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. 1st and 10.
Cowboys, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
On the play fake, Dak. Throw on the run is complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down mark, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
A pickup of 2 yards.
1st down, it is Williams. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And off the deflection, it is taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
14 on the pickup. 1st down, Cowboys.
A gain of 14. And a Cowboy 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch, and
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
if you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Dolphins offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Trying to start on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action, and here's Brissett. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard that sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Here's J.K. Scott now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead, see if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. From the 33, here's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They run over center with Williams. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Play action now. Prescott. A throw on the move is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And it's
On 3rd down, Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tresquay to punt on 4th down. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Dolphins offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no first downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
We're set. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter, 3rd and long, as we are ready to get back underway. Big hitting slant there. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Miami. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? You pooch it, you kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball to the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significantly.
Avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. He's taken down just shy of the 10. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11th. Left side, caught by Lamb. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On 2nd down, it's Dak. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
They'll throw again, Dak. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The former Navy Lion, Chop Robinson. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. On the return, Malik Washington. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. Now it's Brissett. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down, Brissett. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. He's across midfield. And he is out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
That's another Dolphins first down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Deron Bland with the tackle. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll go play action here with Brissett. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Osa Odighizuwa in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
A 57-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Dolphins are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dak. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down, Prescott. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Dak to throw. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40.
2nd down and 8. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. Here's Tress Way now as he is on to punt for Dallas. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Brissett. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Brissett to throw on 2nd down. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Brissett throwing on 1st and 10. Escaping to his left. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
20. That's another Dolphins 1st down.
Now a run on 1st down. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
A 7-yard pickup.
Now Brissett as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He's going to run it. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Here is Brissett. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 11 on the play. It's now 2nd down at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Brissett. A throw on the move is caught. So halftime straight ahead as we go up to Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report. 1st half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. On the play fake, Dak. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From 29. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Dolphins offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For number 80, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
On second down, it's Brissett. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Brissett. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain there of 20. Good for a Dolphins first down.
The Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Miami. They'll stay on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 20, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
Brissett gonna throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, your chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun is Brissett. He's found his receiver, Butte. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard
And this is where the
line.
speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Brings up 2nd and
Here's a run with their tight end. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
Dolphins first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That touchdown, #1 for him on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Next to score, Dolphins 10, Cowboys 6.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Trailed by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Williams. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Pistol now for Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, it's down.
33-yard line.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down.
Go play action. It's Prescott. Now he'll just pitch this one out there.
Intended for number 82. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the air again. Prescott. He keeps it himself. And he will slide at the end, give him about 5. And now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This one from just under 50 yards. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys cut the deficit down to 1.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Dolphins offense and their running back set to go once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, Brissett. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. 2nd and a yard.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
On the carry, it's H.A. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Dolphins first down.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the bootleg, here's Brissett. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. What can they do here on 3rd down and working out of the gun? Here's Brissett. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he'll be near the 1st down marker Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. And he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Dolphins are going to open up the lead to 8. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once again. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches. A give left side. Here's Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. 3rd and short. Prescott. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take it. Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
At the 32-yard line.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out? There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense.
at their
The
own
Cowboys
14-yard
offense
line.
ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Dak going to throw it here on the first down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Prescott to the outside. Catch made by Pickens. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, it is 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Ferguson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
Again, Prescott to the air. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Here comes 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Quick throw on target to Pickens. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Prescott again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Throw again. Dak. He's going to let one go. Deep for Lamb. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long. They'll run. It's Williams. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Prescott now. That's going to be incomplete. The defense holds, stopping the 2-point conversion in the final minute, and this remains a 2-point game. With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Dolphins offense about ready to take over once more. And this one really all over but the shouting. 1 timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.